I'm back, my fellow Weebians, for the 500 special, and we already hit 600. Like, damn. Let me think about the what if. Like, you guys are already passing the goals. But it's my fault for not doing it early. I was taking a Corey. Sorry about that. But before I do that, I'm giving a shout out to Weird What Ifs. It's right here. You should check him out. He just started. I told him he should do YouTube because anybody can do YouTube. It's just you have to put the time and effort. Stop being a hypocrite. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. My time and hours. I just left you guys on red. Need to stop that. Okay. Now, you read the title. It's a 500 special, but this is what if Deku was a villain. I was thinking about this one, and you guys might be thinking, what happened to what if Deku had the Nine Tails? I mean, like, that's a good question. Like, I'm still thinking where I'm gonna put the Nine Tails with Deku, because is he gonna have the Nine Tails or is he gonna be the Nine Tails? I'm still debating about that, but you're here for the what if, not my questioning. But still, shout out to Weird What Ifs. Okay. Let's start this off, and you're gonna like this. Okay, look, in this one, there's the Todorokis, the Bakugos, and the Midoriyas. Todorokis means there's a female Todoroki, a male Todoroki, a female Bakugo, and a male Bakugo, a female Izuku, and a male Izuku. But we're doing this in a male Izuku. You guys are gonna like this. Okay. Well, we start off at the morning. It's when they have their 4th birthday. They're twins, so they're born the same day. But Deku's older by 12 seconds. So it's their 4th birthday, and they are about to go to the quirk doctor, but they have to wake up their mom. They go to their mom. They jump on their bed, and Izuku and Izumi. Yeah, let's go. I'm fine. No, I need to stop that. Get back. Okay. Izuku and Izumi jumped on Inko's bed, and yeah. Forget about the Midoriya. Just take away Midoriya. The Yagis. You might be thinking, some of you guys might be thinking, some of you might know what this is gonna be. I read a lot of fanfics to see this, and you know what's gonna happen. Hey. The thing is, get this. All Might is their dad. Yeah, boy. Let's go. I like it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it like that. So, it's the Yagis. They jump on All Might and Inko's bed. But should I make Inko a hero? Fuck it, why not? Green Tornado. She has a powerful telekinesis quirk. So, and All Might, he already has his one for all. Wait. Yeah, one for all. He has his quirk, one for all. And that happens. And they're jumping on Inko and All Might's bed, but I'm not going to call him All Might. I'm going to call him Toshinori. They jump on Toshinori and Inko's bed. They wake up, and I guess, what time is it? And Deku and Izumi are jumping on the bed, and they say, let's go to the quirk doctor. Very happy because they want to know what their quirks are, I'll be happy if I have a power, but I don't. I live in this trash-ass world. No, I'm just joking. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to My Hero Academia with good quirks, not them trash quirks, right? Shit, I don't want to be like Mineta with that here. I feel like Mineta should have like a better quirk. Or I feel like his quirk is good, but I feel like he should have a special move that's good for him, and that's not Grape Rush. She has like a tactical move. That I want something that's never mind. Get back. I should get back. Okay. Inko, he tells Toshinori to stay home. He's gonna go and drive them to the quirk doctor. Okay, now they're in the hospital, and the quirk doctor comes in, and he says, we have bad news and we have good news. Inko, she wants the bad news first, and she says, I want the bad news first. And the doctor says, well, you see, Izuku Yagi, he's quirkless. Deku drops his All Might toy, and he's like, what? But All Might, Chan. And Inko's like, oh my. And now the good news. Izumi here has a strong telekinesis quirk. Very strong. And it can probably pick up buildings and shit. It's just like what if Deku had Mob's power, but she's never gonna be just like Mom. Anyway, like, who does she think she is? Izumi head ass. Okay, never mind. Okay, get back. But she's like not that strong. She's at probably like 99% of Mob, and Mob's like 200 or something. Well, she can do that. She can pick up buildings and shit. And Inko's like proud. She picks up her baby girl and says, "Oh my God, you can be a hero, Izumi." And Izumi's like, "Yeah, I can be just like All Might." And Deku in the corner like, "Why?" "No, I'll strive to be a hero, even if I'm quirkless." That's his thought. Oh God, no. Poor Izuku. You should just left her when I had the chance. Okay, now back. They're going to their house where Toshinori is waiting to see what their quirks are. Toshinori is walking back and forth, and then he hears the door open. He rushes straight to the door. He says, "What are their quirks?" Inko. And I say a lot. Okay, no. Okay, get back into it. Inko, she says, "Oh, well, Izuku's quirkless. And Izumi has a strong telekinesis quirk, stronger than mine." And Toshinori grabs Izumi and picks her up and says, "Oh, you have such a wonderful quirk." And Deku's in the corner like, they already forgot about me. Damn. Shit, well, I don't need them. They're not going to care about me. And yeah, they already forgot about Deku. Years time skip, but let me tell you something about the time skip. Years passed. Inko forgot about him completely. She forgot about, washing his clothes, giving him breakfast, and basically anything. Deku cleans after himself. He feeds himself. He works. Like, because his mother's not gonna give him shit. Like, Izumi, she like being praised as a, I don't know, goddess or some shit. Like, she's like the most powerful of all. Like, damn, and shit. Oh wait, before the time skip, sorry guys. They go to school. Before the time skip. They go to school, and Izuku. Oh shit, what should be the ship? Okay guys, what should be a ship? I can finesse, with Bakugo's sister, and Bakugo's mom, but I'm playing. No. Or it should be female Todoroki, but guys, he's a villain, and I should do it with Toga. Mint surprise. Okay. Well, I already know what the ship is going to be, guys. I hope you don't guys get mad at me. Please don't get mad. I like you guys. No homo. Okay, back to the thing. Yeah. Deku, he goes to school with Izumi, and Izumi is like terrified about his brother being a hero because he doesn't have a quirk. Like, I just want to slap her so bad, but she's a minor, so no. And she's female. I'll get hit with them arrest charges, even though. But Izuku and Izumi goes to school. Izumi's scared that Izuku wants to be a hero. He can get himself killed without a quirk. He goes to his friends and say, "I'm scared that Izuku might get killed if he becomes a hero." And Bakugo chimes in. He's like, "Well, we should beat him up to tell him that he's never gonna be a hero. I'm so smart." Fucking Bakugo. Bakugo's sister's like, "Yeah, let's beat him up so we can tell him that he's never gonna be a hero." And Tori is like, "Sure, why not?" And Shoto's like, "Well, I don't think that's a good idea. And Izumi just cuts her off and says, yeah, we should do that. So he doesn't get hurt. Like, nigga, bullying someone is like the definition of hurting someone in another way. Or in like mentally abusing or physically abusing. So, Izumi and their crew, and I'm gonna make you hate them so bad, bro. Izumi and their crew asks Deku, do you still want to be a hero? And Deku's like, I always want to be a hero. I want to be just like all. Izumi used her telekinesis to stop Deku, holding him. He can't move. And Bakugo and Katsumi, yeah, guys, Shoka, no, Todoroki, no, the Todoroki's not. Todoroki is like, no, Todoroki's real name is Shoto. Shoto? No, that'd be, no, Shoko. Okay, the Todoroki twins' are names is Shoto, you know, Todoroki, the male, and Shoko, female Todoroki. Okay. Damn. Izumi holds him right there, and the Bakugos, they throw explosions straight at Deku's face. One in the body and one in the face, and Deku flies back. Todoroki uses his ice to hold them together. Shoko, because, you know, she is shy, so she doesn't do anything, but she just mentally abuse him. But not like in a mean way. She's like, Izuku, you're not gonna be a hero. Stop. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. You're not gonna be a hero. And this goes on for at least Deku's 4, so I'm just gonna say 11 years. It goes on for 11 years, my dude. 11 years. It must suck, bro. Like, you don't understand, bro. Like, it must suck. So it goes on for 11 years, right? And Deku, he trains his body to take on the brute force he's getting by his friends. Toshinori and Inko, they see him come home with bandages and they don't even ask why. They just look at him and just stop looking at him and look at Izumi, thinking about, oh my god, you're gonna be the next Nobel Peace or some shit. And yeah, Deku's living like a shit life, my dude. He's getting mentally abused, physically abused, actually abused. This dude's like getting every type of abusement. Like, nigga, he's about to get PTSD over that shit, bro. Like, post-traumatic trauma, like PTSD, bro. Like, damn, my nigga Deku's getting his ass whaled for just having a damn dream. This happens for like 15 years, and his parents won't even look at him. And yeah, well, let's start this off. Deku, my boy Deku, he's walking to school with his sister and the crew, and they're just fucking toying with this dude, saying, "You're not gonna be a hero. Stop it. You're doo-doo." Shoko, she's rethinking, like, should we even bully him? Like, damn. Let me just think. Shoko, kind of have a crush on my dude, but hey, what it does, this is a Togex Deku, bro. Like, I'm sorry. If you want female version of my nigga Deku, female version of Todoroki, and them making out or some shit. Hey, that's you, bro. Not my opinion. It's Toga, this one. So, back to the topic. And they're walking to school. They get to school. Everyone's seated. The teacher comes in. He's like, I know I should give you future application forms, but we all know you want to go to the hero track. He throws the papers in the air. Nigga, he's disoriented or some shit. I don't know. Because, nigga, who's going to pick them up? You? You going to pick up the things you throw? Like, nigga, if you're going to pick up the things you throw, why throw them in the first place? First time you pick up shit when you throw is when you're playing baseball or some shit. I don't know. Okay, back to the topic. Deku, he's sitting there, And the teacher says, I see that the Todorokis, the Bakugos, and the Midoriyas are going for you away. And they cheered, yeah, and Baku's like, the Midoriyas? You mean Midoriya, period. Damn, my name is Katsuki. Katsuki says, you mean the Midoriyas, period. He's like, no, the Midoriya. Izuku signed up. And Izumi, Katsumi, Katsuki, Shoto, and Shoka look at him with eyes of disgust, but except Shoka. Never mind, cut off Shoka. She looks at him with pity. Deku hates the look of pity. And Deku, he's built like a god. No lie. Just his jacket's covering it. So, Izumi holds him, and she walks closer, like, don't you even dare apply, Deku. Remember where you belong. In the dirt, you quirkless normie. Deku's like, that's so mean, and you're supposed to be my sister. I'm like, I am your sister. I'm trying to protect you. No, you're not. You hurt me every day. And you think that's protection? Your mind must be so cruel. He says. And Izumi, that hits her. It hits her, and she's like mad upset because she fucking figured out that she's a bad sister. Like, sometimes people have like mad retardation. Like, how do you not see what you do? Like, for real. But yeah, Deku, he says it to her, and she just stops. She just walks out. And yeah, that's what happens. And Deku, Bakugo and Katsuki, they just walk up to him. Oh, and Shoto, they just walk up to him and say, huh, you just made Izumi upset. Now we're gonna beat you to a single fucking puddle, biatch. I mean, Shoto's like, whatever. And they just wail on Deku. Deku doesn't have a quirk, so he can't protect himself. And he can't do anything, so yeah. Deku getting his ass handed to him. And it ends. And there's one person that's spying on Deku. Shoko leaves, but in her mind she's saying sorry. She leaves, and there's one person spying on him, and guess what? Guess who it is, guys? Guess who it is? It's Toga. Yeah, Toga. She's in school with Deku. And, well, she sees Deku getting his ass handed to him. And then she looks at Deku, and she feels sad, but she feels lust. She wants to eat that up. Nah, Toga looks, but she's like, one day, my sweet, you will know how I feel. Oh, God. I'm gonna stop that. Okay, yeah, she gets up, not get to him, but she's about to talk to him probably tomorrow or something. She's like, I'll tell you how I really feel tomorrow. She leaves, but first she takes a picture. You know why. She takes a picture and leaves. After the beating, Bakugo and Katsumi, they're like this. If you really want a quirk so bad, we want to take a swan dive off the rooftop and pray to God that you get a next quirk in your next lifetime. Dang, I have to remember that. Take a swan dive off the rooftop and pray that you get a next quirk. Get a quirk in your next life. Okay, yeah. Deku's like speechless. It's like, damn, he just encouraged me to commit suicide. What happens if I really do it? So Deku's like that, and he's like, no, I won't let them bring me down. Then he leaves. He walks under a bridge, and you might guess what's gonna happen. Yes, it's going to happen. Deku, he gets hit by the sludge villain. Yep. Sludge villain comes out. He grabs Deku. He suffocates him, and he's like, dang, this is He's pretty strong, no homo. But I might get inside them guts. Mad homo. All Might comes and he's like, Dichidoita, smish. And the slime dispelled off of Deku because the wind pressure or something. And Deku, he's like, All Might, and he's unconscious. Probably, I don't know, like 2 minutes later, All Might's smacking his face. And he's like, All Might, is that you? Deku doesn't know that All Might is a hero or his mom. So they don't know what are their parents' dream. And yeah, Deku, he's like, All Might, can you sign my... And it's already signed and stuff. And All Might's like, I thought I lost you there, boy. Or my boy. He's like, and Deku, yeah, this is what's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna change it right here. He doesn't grab on his leg. He doesn't grab on his leg. He tells him right there, can I be a hero? He says that, and All Might looks at him, and he's like, he just said, in his mind, he's like, come on, Toshinori. You can say it. You can say that he can become a hero. You don't want to break the boy's dreams. And then right there, he said, no. That broke Izuku. Mentally, he was broken. He said, what? Sorry, boy, you can't become a hero. Remember, let your dreams be obtainable. Let it be reality. Not some fake dream that you can't accomplish. Deku, because his idol just say that he can't be a hero, he's like, oh, okay. And then he walks away. All Might, because he still have a little bit of time, he jumps off the bottle. The bottle stays with him this time. And because Deku didn't, try to save himself, the bottle didn't fly off. So the Bakugo never got slimed or something. And yeah, Deku's walking home. He's like, damn, I can't be a hero. No, I won't give up. And then he's walking. He sees his sister. Then he sees All Might comes out of nowhere, and he just and he's like, All Might, why is he going to my sister? And then, right here, right now, All Might says to Izumi, he deforms and it turned into his father. And Izumi's like, is that you, Dad? Wait, are you All Might? And Toshinori, All Might says, yes, it is. I am All Might, and you're worthy to take my quirk. And she's like, really? But what about Deku? And Toshinori's like, what? I mean, Izuku. What about Izuku? He's like, boy, he doesn't have any heroic in him. He doesn't have the golden heart like you do. And I feel like Deku's super inner conscious. He's like, the fuck you mean I don't have a hero's heart? Like, this is bad boy Deku. Bad boy Deku. And he's like, you don't know me. You don't know what I do. You don't know what I've been through. You're no parent of mine. And Uzumi's like, oh, I'll take the quirk then. And Toshinori's like, yes, that's what I like to hear. He plucks his hair and gives it to Izumi. She takes it. Deku, he just runs away. He runs without even looking back. He keeps running. He runs. Then he hits a person. A person with a mask. The person, he looks back and he's like this. Boy. He says, boy, watch where you're going. He looks at it and he sees Izuku Yagi, All Might's son. And he looks at him, he's like this. He gets you can't see it by the mask, but he gets the widest smile. He's like, I got my successor. Fuck Tomura Shigeruchi. Like, what's worse? his mentor's grandson or his own son. So he's like, he saw what's happening in his life. He has his mind. He looks through his life and he's like, oh my God. I mean, he's like, boy, watch where you're going. But Deku's like, sorry, I'm just gonna go somewhere. All for One's reading his mind, and in loop, in Izuku's mind, it says swan dive, swan dive, swan dive, swan dive, and All for One's like perfection. I can finally get someone that's broken to be mine. If you get someone broken, they just oof. All for One's just having a field goal in his fucking mind. He's like, finally I can find someone that can break All Might fully. He's like, boy, do you want to be a hero? Deku's like, not anymore. And All for One's like, he's just going full on Hisoka, and you're like, oh, Deku. I'm playing. He's like, well, if you don't want to be a hero, well, I don't want to be a villain instead. Deku's like, a villain? And Deku's like, who are you? And All for One says, I am All for One. And Deku, he because I forgot to say that they were talking about All for One and One for All and how All for One is his nemesis. And Deku's like, his subconscious, he's finally broken, so he's like this. All for One gives his hand to him, and Deku takes it. He's like, yes, I'll be a villain. And All for One was like, good. Yeah, and that's how Deku became a villain. And this is my last series, so it's never gonna happen again. I'm playing. No. They teleport to the League of Villains hideout. And you might be thinking, damn. How did that's like a 1 in a billion chance right there that Deku will find All for One just walking around. All for One already found his successor. All Might found his successor. And before that, we should have a little clip about Inko. Yes. Toshinori and Izumi finally gets home, and they just see Inko crying on the couch. She sees a book, not any book, but a family photo book. It's like, Izumi's like, Mom, what are you crying? And she's like, we're bad parents. She's crying. We left Izuku. We left Izuku. I'm such a bad mother. And almost like, what do you mean? We never gave him any attention. We just left him in the corner for his whole life. I even remember when I gave him food or did anything for him. Inko says, and Omai's like, my God, I'm sorry, my boy. I'm a bad parent. I should even call myself a hero. And Izumi's like, what? Let's apologize to him when he comes back. And All Might and Inko's like, yeah. Oh, God. By the way, All for One might drop something, if you know what I mean. He grabs Deku, he leaves, All for One grabs Deku and leaves, and he drops a body with the same DNA of Deku. But it's just a puddle of blood in a body that looks nothing resemblance of Deku because it looks like someone committed suicide off of the building, so it's like splat, like it's everywhere. So They get a knock on the door, and it's cops. The cops come in the room, and they say, um, they come in the house and All Might's like, what are you here for, officer? Actually, not officer. It's you know the detective that All Might's with? Yeah, he comes in. He's like, All Might, I'm sorry to inform you, but your son Mizuki Yagi has committed suicide. And like that, it felt like the whole world froze for Izumi, Inko, and All Might at the same time. Inko's crying, like fully crying. He's like, my boy, and he screams, no. Izumi's like, she closes her mouth. Wait, what? No, no. She puts her hands on her mouth, and she's like, she's crying. Everyone's crying. They mourn the death of Deku. And, whew, oh yeah, Deku. Uh, let's go to Deku. Deku. They made it to the League of Villains, and all for one, Tomo Shigaraki's right there. Kurigiri. And meh, how should I say it? Let's give it early to him, right, guys? Toga and Dabi are there. Toga just looks and he just sees Deku. She just hides her face and blushing. Oh my god, Deku's here. And Toga, she likes blood, but she doesn't. She likes Deku. She likes Deku, not only for her blood, not only for his blood. Toga, she mad in love with Deku. Like, she would like his blood, but she doesn't only want him for his blood. She wants that Small Might, you know what I mean? I'm fine. No. She wants that double Detroit smash, you know? She wants that Detroit smash from Deku. So she really likes Deku. She's blushing and everything. Deku, how should I say it? It's like, he still think, and Alpha was like, I can give you a quirk. And Deku's like, what? My quirk. And Tomo Shigaraki's like, what? Master. By the way, Shigaraki, he's like, he doesn't know about All for One. All for One. He doesn't know about the power. He doesn't know that he's gonna get the power. He doesn't know that he was gonna be a successor. So he's like, what are you saying, Master? And why him exactly? He just looks like a child. And All for One was like, oh, not any child. All Might's child. Shigaraki just smiles. He's like, oh. But does he want... But... Shigaraki's like, but does he want to kill All Might, his father? And Deku's like... He just smiles. He laughs a little. He's like, 100% sure I want to kill All Might. With not hesitation, he says. Tomura Shigaraki's like, whew, is it hot in here? I'm playing. No, it's not no Tomura. It's not no Shigaraki X Deku. Nah, but he's like, oh, I see. He wants the ideals like I do. He wants to kill All Might. So Shigaraki's like, okay, I see. Molding All Might cells to kill him would be pretty good. Off one in his brain. He's like, he's just laughing. He's like, well, I'm gonna make the symbol of peace, sun, the symbol of chaos. So, yeah. And All for One, he says, training is tomorrow. See you then. Teleports to his, I don't know, fucking mansion or CEO. I don't know. There was a building where he was. I don't know, really. Deku just left there. He's like, oh, I'll have to wait then. He looks aside and he just sees Toga from his class. He's like, wait, Toga, are you a villain? And Toga's like, yeah. Yeah, Deku, baby. Yeah, Deku. Or, no, not, she says, yeah, Zuko. Zuko's like, no. Zuko's my slave name. Call me Deku. No. Deku, he's wearing, how should I say? His school uniform, but he changes into his clothes. Or he changes into a tuxedo pants, and he's like, I like the fit. Looks good. And then Tomura, Shigaraki's like, well, we have another League of Villains member. And Kirigiri's like, well, I will teach him my ways. Or some shit, I don't know. He grabs Deku, and he's like, you'll be working with the bar with me. And Deku's like, okay. Toga's like, she's trying to pull the moves on Deku, like, oh, Deku. Deku's just blushing the whole time, like, hi, Toga. And Toga's like, oh, Deku. You look like a snack, Deku. It's like, what? Like, he's blushing, but he's cold-hearted to the people that mistreated him. So he's just gonna be regular Deku around Toga, probably. Yeah. He's like, oh, Toga. He's like, oh, Deku, I can show you a good time. And Deku's like, well, I don't do that prostitution. Oh, Deku, I'm not a prostitute. Okay, they didn't say that. I'm sorry. I was just going somewhere else or something. Deku's like, well, Deku. And I'm probably gonna leave it off here. I don't know. Toga's just flirting with Deku the whole time. Deku is a villain now. Like I said in the thumbnail, Deku's a villain. He's going to be a villain with the League of Villains. And this is a different type of villain thing. Deku, he's not going to UA. He's not going to be the traitor or anything. He's going to just be a regular villain. And I'm going to try to make my own stories with it. Have a little fun with it. Have little missions Deku can go on. So, yeah. This is the end for now. Deku is a villain. Toga's flirting with him. Deku's blushing. Izumi, All Might, and Green Tornado are crying or some shit. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, still, like I said last time, shout out to Weird What Ifs. You should check them out. And, bye.